Hey, I'm gonna show you how to an Excel function called SUMIFS. And the reason why SUMIFS is so good is because if you've modeled on a yearly basis, you might have encountered problems with integrating quarterly data with yearly data. And the seeing is you usually forecast on a quarterly basis, at least for the upcoming 2 or 3 years in the near term. You'll want to integrate your quarterly projections with yearly ones. And I'm going to show you this function called SUMIFS, which is on my left side I have quarterly data. On the right side I have a yearly sheet. In order for this to work, you'll have to have identical arrays here. So this array is the same as this array. So okay, let's start. In order for this to work, you have to the syntax is first you need a sum range and you need criteria ranges. And this function called SUMIFS, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. If you do a SUMIF, you only have one criteria range, but with Excel 2016, you have several criteria ranges, as many as you want. So the first syntax is sum range, and you need to find the horizontal values. In this case, it's the revenues. So seeing as these ones will be the same all the time, you can lock them in initially. And then the first syntax here is criteria range. And what is a criteria range? Well, in order for the computer to find what to sum, optimally you want to sum these ones into a 2016 cell, these ones into a 2017 cell, and these ones into a 2018 cell, and so forth. But right now it's strings, right? It's Q2. Q2 is a not a value. So you need to find a way in order to make quarters into values. So what I usually do is I do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can just do like that. 2, 3, 4. Exactly. And also you need to have a year. So in this case 2015 is 2015. Once you get for 2016, you can do formula which does +1, then you pull it out like that. There we go. And this one only requires you can easily do this with just a SUMIF function, but understanding SUMIFs is very nice if you want to do even more stuff. But yeah, so we need to find the sum range, which is this one, where we sum our values, lock it in. The first or the only criteria range is this one. And just remember that the sums need to be linear with or proportional with the criteria range, which they are in this case. So what you can do here is lock them in. There we go. The first criteria is 2018 here. So what happens now if we were to pull them out to 2017? Exactly. So what it has done now is it has summed up all values for 2016, which are these ones here. And what we need to do now, and this is a very good practice, because doing this for every row is of course doable, but you want to be able to switch the dollar sign so you can just paste the formula down. So in this case we need to change the criteria range should always be the same, but we need to change the sum range. But when it goes to the right, it should be locked. So in this case, it should be the dollar sign on the left side. There we go. So let's see what happens when we pull it down. Yeah, you need to lock this one in as well. Let's see if we do it like that. There we go. So what happened now? Well, we changed the sum range to gross income, proportional to the yearly one. And the 2018 is still locked when we go down, but once we go right, for instance, one step here, it will be 29. So it's perfect. So let's see what happens if we pull it down like that. And seeing is it's the same. It makes perfect sense that we get the same values. Something happened now though. Oh yeah, we need to do it like that. Perfect. There we go. So we've summed up all quarters into years here. As you can see from the syntax, the sum range should have a horizontal dollar sign or a dollar sign on the left, and the criteria should have a right side dollar sign. Perfect.